Good morning. It is Sunday morning, November the 16th, and here are your headlines for the day. And boy, got some stuff to share with you this morning. Let's start off with entertainment news. I don't know how else to label it. That's what we'll call it. Wicked star. That doesn't mean, well, it could, that's a double meaning right there. When I say wicked star, I mean the star of the movie Wicked and its sequel, Ariana Grande, who you might say is wicked. But she says, listen to this. She says, The Wizard of Oz has always been about queer people. And I know a lot of people love these wicked movies, a lot of Christians, because they love The Wizard of Oz. But guys, I remember watching The Wizard of Oz as a kid and even as an adult. I never knew it was about queer people. I never once watched The Wizard of Oz and thought anything about queer people. They got to make everything queer nowadays, even Bible stories. But Ariana Grande is wicked, and so is her co-star in that movie. She is wicked. She is queer. I don't know. She's something. I don't know what she is. What she calls herself. She's not just a lesbian. I don't know what she calls herself. She's weird. Anyway, moving on before I get in a lot of trouble. This right here is why I can't go live on Facebook anymore. I can record it, which is what I'm doing now, and post it, but I can't go live. We'll see how much longer I can do this. Anyway, the economy. The U.S. Treasury has struck its final 5 pennies, each marked with a rare omega symbol. Experts say the coins could fetch up to $5 million at auction. So be on the lookout for a penny with an omega symbol. Technology news. Woo, let's see. I got 4 little things right here. Man. Democratic Representative Brad Sherman, 71 years old, is defending himself after viral photos appeared to show him viewing pictures of women in their underwear during a flight. I guess somebody was over his shoulder taking pictures of him looking on social media. He says this was nothing more than scrolling through Twitter. And unfortunately, Elon Musk has ruined the Twitter algorithm to give people content that they don't ask for or subscribe to, his spokesperson said. I'll just leave that right there. Mother sues Roblox after she says daughter's suicide linked to extremist group. Guys, so what she's saying, her daughter played Roblox, which you can play that on the internet with other people, and she connected with some people on that game that led her to commit suicide. And God, if you're a parent with children, man, you probably just need to not let them play any games where they end up playing with people on the internet. It's just and you need to look into that to know if your child is doing it. Because you may think, well, my child doesn't do that. You better look into it. See what they're playing, what they're messing around with. Moving on, as AI chatbots powered by large language models, LLMs, become better at mimicking human connection, an increasing number of users are falling down extremely weird rabbit holes. What this is about people, and this is growing. It's growing. People establishing relationships online with artificial intelligence people. They're not real people. They're chatting with an artificial intelligence. They may have a picture. They can send pictures and videos and all of that and talk back and forth with you, but it's not a real person. And people are developing relationships with these fake people. It's weird. Be careful. Finally, under technology, AI-powered stuffed teddy bear, pulled off the market after disturbing interactions with children. I'm telling y'all, there's a ghost in the machine. Oh, Anthony, you're just looking and finding. I'm not somebody that finds a demon behind every bush. Anytime somebody starts calling something demonic, I don't jump on that bandwagon. I want to investigate it. And sometimes I'm like, come on. But guys, there's a ghost in the machine. Children's toy maker Folo Toy says it's pulling its AI-powered teddy bear, Kuma. I wonder what that word means. Kuma, Kumma. After a safety group found that the cuddly companion was giving wildly inappropriate and even dangerous responses to children, including tips on how to find and light matches and detailed explanations about sexual kinks. There's a ghost in the machine. There's a demon in the machine. Health news. The viral TikTok potato bed trend promises better sleep by creating a cozy nest with pillows and blankets. A sleep expert shares benefits and potential risk. You'll have to go look that up if you want to know more about it. I need to look into it. Help you sleep. Potato bed trend. The UK government has been caught hiding data that connects COVID shots, not COVID, COVID shots, to widespread deaths, saying they feared the truth would trigger distress and anger among mourning families. But that's just the UK government. That's not, the United States wouldn't do anything like that, Anthony. But not with Trump in office, though, Anthony. Now Trump's in office, he would let us know. Operation, what was it? Swift, whatever. Politics news. Former First Lady Michelle Obama said Americans are not ready to elect a woman president, pointing to former Vice President Kamala Harris's loss to President Donald Trump. She says that proves that America's not ready for a female president. Yeah, that's why we didn't vote for Kamala. Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene says she's been receiving threats that she claims are being egged on by President Trump following his disavowal of her. I don't know about Trump egging it on, but I don't doubt for a second, and I'm not a fan of Marjorie Taylor Greene, but not because of President Trump. I don't give a rip who he approves or disapproves of. That's not how I decide who I like or listen to or vote for. And anybody who does that is brainless. Moving on before I get in trouble. Christian persecution. A Nigerian Christian leader praises President Trump for shining a light on the violence against Christians in his country. He said, "We're quite excited about the intervention by President Trump." Jewish persecution. All of these are fixing to be connected now. Jewish New Yorkers are reportedly arming themselves ahead of Zohran Mamdani's taking office, fearing they could be targeted for their faith. Oh, they don't have anything to worry about. Mexico. Did you hear about what's going on in Mexico? Thousands of protesters flooded Mexico City on Saturday, clashing with police and trying to storm the National Palace, home to Mexico's executive branch. The march turned violent as demonstrators tore through security barriers and attacked officers. Next article under here, protesters in Mexico spray painted Jewish whore on the gates of the National Palace amid growing anger directed at Claudia Sheinbaum, the country's Jewish female president. You see how all this stuff's connected, guys? I'm telling y'all. And let's see here. We'll end up with some Middle East and Israel news. Iran has pushed emergency alerts. You know, Iran hijacked an oil tanker a couple days ago. Now, Iran has pushed emergency alerts to mobile phones across their country, signaling that the government may be preparing for a possible conflict in December. And listen to this. This is from the United States mission to the United Nations. The United States mission to the United Nations is the United States delegation to the United Nations. So this is from the right now, you would say the Trump administration. This is what the Trump administration, the United States, is saying to the United Nations. We are issuing this statement as the member states that gathered during high-level week to begin this process, which offers a pathway to Palestinian self-determination and statehood. We emphasize that this is a sincere effort, and the plan, capital P, provides a viable path towards peace and stability. Always that phrase, peace and security, peace and stability, which is found in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Not only between the Israelis and the Palestinians, but for the entire region, the Middle East. Well, Anthony, what's wrong with helping the Palestinian, with self-determination and statehood? Well, for one thing, Israel. Who are the Palestinians? What are you talking about, the Palestinians? There's never been any such thing as the Palestinians until it was created. But you have to look some of that up in the history. But these people right now called Palestinians were kicked out of Jordan at one point. Israel gave them a place to live in Gaza right there. And what happens? They hate Israel. They want to wipe Israel out. They can go back and live in Jordan. They need a place to be, self-determination and statehood. Go live in Jordan. Guess what? Jordan doesn't want them. Egypt doesn't want them. None of the they're Arabs, and none of their Arab neighbors want them. Here is a follow-up something to what I just shared with you. More and more Israelis are expressing outrage, and rightly so, over the American proposal to the UN Security Council that outlines a pathway to Palestinian statehood. Many are now asking themselves, have we been sold out just to secure Saudi Arabia's entry into the Abraham Accords? Defense Minister Katz, Israel's Defense Minister Katz, says Israel's policy is clear. There will be no Palestinian state. All of this, guys, all of this is moving us right toward Ezekiel, Revelation, Matthew 24. And if you have an incorrect Bible prophecy paradigm to start with, you don't understand any of this. You're going to be on the wrong side of all of this. It is so important today to not only know the Bible, but to have the correct paradigm of Bible prophecy, which a growing number of people are moving away from the correct paradigm. I'll stop. Love you guys. Have a great day. I hope to see you in church this morning.